And we begin with that breaking news. US President Donald Trump has hailed the ceasefire deal as a momentous breakthrough, confirming he will be travelling to the Middle East for the signing.
In Israel and in Gaza, thousands have taken to the streets to celebrate with cautious hope that this could finally be the end. We have team coverage for you this hour. Let's go first to Hannah Sinclair, who joins us from Hostages Square in Tel Aviv. Hannah, how's the atmosphere there?
Good morning again, guys. Well, it's a bit of a party out here at Hostages Square. We've got people dancing, we've got a band in the background, and people are smiling. There's a sense of hope that this nightmare may soon finally be over. And for people in Gaza too, there have been scenes of joy there as well as peace starts to seem possible. The Israeli cabinet is meeting right now, expected to ratify this ceasefire deal. It would then come into effect within 24 hours, with the Israeli military to withdraw to the agreed upon line. The initial plan was that all of the hostages, dead and alive, would be released within 72 hours, but Donald Trump has warned it's a very complicated process, so it may take until Tuesday for them all to be released. 20 of them are believed to be alive, 20 are believed to be dead, and preparations are underway here in Israel to receive those hostages, with plans, of course, also for Israel to release hundreds of Palestinian prisoners in exchange. But here, guys, celebrations continue as this sense of hope continues.
What a terrible emotional haul it has been. Now, let's go live to Washington correspondent Lauren Tomasi in the US Capitol for us. Lauren, good morning to you. When will Donald Trump depart the White House?
Carl, those details are being finalised as we go to air this morning, with Donald Trump confirming he will be making that trip to the Middle East and saying he is trying to be on the ground in Israel as those hostages are released. We heard from Donald Trump during a cabinet meeting this morning at the White House, with the US president also confirming he's going to be travelling to Egypt, where he will participate in an official signing ceremony for this peace deal. Donald Trump also revealing he's had an invitation from the Israeli parliament.
They asked me to speak at the Knesset, and I've agreed to. If they would like me to, I will do it. I think you can end up with peace in the Middle East.
This peace deal today has come just hours ahead of the formal announcement of the Nobel Peace Prize. It has been no secret that Donald Trump has wanted to achieve the winning of that prize, and he has had the backing of a number of world leaders and officials from different countries right around the world, including from Israel. This new vision in of a field that says a Nobel for Trump, and the Israeli Prime Minister's office this morning putting out a tweet calling for the US president to be given the Nobel Peace Prize. Certainly for Donald Trump, this would mark a really important foreign policy achievement. Donald Trump hailing this as a breakthrough for peace in the Middle East.
Lauren, thank you.
Let's get some news from back home now, where a crime scene is in place after a woman was found dead in a home in Melbourne's north last night. Live to Today Melbourne reporter Christine Ahern at the scene in Epping. Christine, what do we know so far?
Jane, this all unfolded just before 6 o'clock last night, with reports that a woman had been found unresponsive in a home here on Gotlow Street in Epping. Police, of course, homicide forensic detectives were here on scene last night. They are going to be on scene well through the morning. Now, I can tell you just after 5 o'clock this morning, in an adjacent street here, a silver ute was actually towed. That is all forming part of the investigation. There is also a police car on busy O'Hearns Road, just a little distance away. We're not sure if that is also part of this investigation, but certainly Gotlow Street remains a crime scene here this morning. And Jane, I am hearing that it will be a crime scene well into the morning.
Okay, Christine, thank you. 3 alleged contract criminals have been arrested and 5 cars seized in a major Sydney operation by the Organised Crime Squad. The arrests targeted a network of kill cars used by crime groups for violent attacks, including murder and kidnapping. Police also executed 8 search warrants, seizing cash, firearms and phones. A multi-million-dollar Adelaide beachside property has been gutted by fire. The owner forced to watch on as 50 firefighters desperately tried to save his home, fearing the building could collapse. The blaze so big it took crews around 3 hours to get the inferno under control. Investigators are yet to determine a cause. Well, in an effort to boost global recognition and tourism ahead of the Brisbane 2032 Olympics, officials are considering rebranding the entire southeast Queensland region under the name Brisbane. Live now to Today Queensland reporter Mia Glover, who joins us from, should we call it Greater Brisbane this morning? Mia, you're on the Goldie where this must be pretty controversial.
Yeah, it certainly is, Jane. Good morning to you. But this has come from the Brisbane 2032 organising boss, Andrew Liveris, who already calls southeast Queensland the Brisbane region. He says it is important for southeast Queensland to be known as simply Brisbane on the world stage because it's a good marketing hook. The problem is Brisbane City, yes, it is hosting the games, but the games events are also being hosted in regional areas across southeast Queensland, like here on the Gold Coast, Toowoomba, Rockhampton. So it'll be pretty interesting to see what kind of support this gets. I can suggest not much here on the Goldie.
The Gold Coast will always be the Gold Coast to us, Mia. Thank you. Well, it is about to get easier to buy tickets to some of the biggest events in Sydney, with Ticketmaster now taking over from Ticket Tech. Live to Today's Sydney reporter Alex Heinke at Moore Park this morning. Alex, explain, what does this actually mean for people who like to go to events?
Yeah, good morning, Jane. Look, day to day, I guess, entering the gates, there aren't massive changes. They are spruiking some streamlined ticketing systems. But the big thing, I guess, is the fact that Ticketmaster, not Ticket Tech, is owned by Live Nation, one of the largest touring groups on the planet. This has all come from a new deal penned by the New South Wales Premier Chris Minns to use Ticketmaster as the ticketing facilitators for some of our biggest stadiums. That includes the SCG, Accor and Allianz as well. What we're being asked to actually do is, if you use the app, if you're on the Ticket Tech app, now download Ticketmaster. That is the big change. And any existing tickets that you've bought, just say for the cricket at the SCG for the New Year's test, don't worry, that will be transferred over. But there, as I mentioned, the big one is these musical stars. Let's hope that this new deal will bring them down under for more frequent tours and hopefully a little louder as well. Jane, you've got the Foo Fighters number. Give them a call. Tell them we're ready to rock.
Me? There's another website. Does this mean I need another password if I want to buy tickets? Because that's a whole new issue. Alex, thank you. Now, no offence to all the florists out there, but one bride is actually going viral this morning for picking her wedding blooms straight from the bushes outside a Macca's. This bride posting herself snipping hydrangeas from the restaurant's garden to decorate her big day.
What's going on here? Why is everyone acting weird towards me?
No, we're not. You're chill. Come on.
No, seriously. It's like, what, were you sick?
I mean, they're pretty nice flowers. Who knew Macca's had that? The internet is loving it. TikTok users are cheering on her budget hack and calling it the ultimate drive-through decor.
I agree. Do you know how expensive,
I know,
especially when you add the word wedding to any kind of quote?
Well, I mean, I did similar. We just went to the local market on the morning of the wedding to get flowers.